Welcome back to MacPhee Ford. Today I'm taking a look at this brand new 2022 Ford F-150. This particular F-150 is a Lariat model, finished in Agate black metallic. At least Lariat has the 501A package, which is the standard package for the Lariat. It also has the Sport package and a bunch of other options that I'll mention sort of throughout the video. But we're going to take a quick walk around the outside of this particular F-150 here, and then we will hop into the interior portion. But for now, we'll start with the front end, where we do have the LED headlights, which also includes LED fog lights. Now with the Sport package, we do get a unique grille and also the body-colored front bumper. This Lariat also has the 360-degree camera package. So we have the front view camera, and in conjunction with all the other cameras on the outside, it does produce a 360 image, which is definitely nice for a truck like this, as they are quite large. So parking maneuvers, tight parking maneuvers, it's definitely nice to have a 360 camera. But if we come around to the side, with the Sport package, we also do have these 20-inch gray painted aluminum wheels. That's wrapped in a 275/60 all-terrain tire. Now we do have the PowerBoost hybrid engine, which is a full hybrid engine. Now I'll talk a little bit more about the engine when we get into the interior portion. But moving on here, we do have the optional Power Scope tow mirror. So we do have the mirror spotlight as well as the sort of side marker there. It is a dual convex, so we have the fisheye lens on the bottom and then your standard convex up top. It does have the blind spot indicator up in the corner of the mirror. It power extends, it also power folds, and again, power everything basically, and also has that side view camera down there. We do have the black platform running board, and this particular F-150 is a Super Crew model with the 6.5-foot bed. Because we do have the Sport package, we do have the Sport badge there on the side, of course, with the 4x4 underneath. And with the Lariat model, it does come standard with the LED taillight. Nice, beautiful LED design that Ford did with the Lariat and above models. But if we come around to the back end here, we do have the F-150 badge stamped in the middle of the tailgate there. And also part of the Sport package, we do have the body-colored rear bumper, which also does house the rear parking sensors. We do have the Max trailer tow package, but regardless, a Lariat would come standard with a tow package. So we do have a Class 4 hitch with 4 and 7-pin connectors, as well as the rear view camera. And we do have the power tailgate option, so it does go up and down power operated, and that includes the tailgate step, as well as the tailgate work surface. Now with the PowerBoost engine, we do have the optional 7.2 kilowatt Pro Power Onboard system. Now, if you're not familiar with this, this is basically a onboard generator, and it utilizes the massive amount of electricity that is stored in the hybrid electric battery. So we have over 7,000 watts of usable power here in the bed. Basically, we have a bunch of outlets that you can plug a bunch of stuff into, cooking appliances, tools, anything like that. This F-150 will power no problem at all. We also have LED box lighting and lots of tie-down points. And if we take a look at the interior of this F-150, now with the Lariat model, it means we do have the leather interior. So we have these gorgeous leather bucket seats here. They are fully power operated. They're also heated and cooled with the Lariat model. Very, very comfortable. And we do have sort of a two-tone color scheme going on. So we have black, which is the main color, and then we have like a brown, sort of burgundy color here that you see on the piping on the seat, top of the center console, and then along the dash. And it follows along to the door panel. Nice color, kind of breaks up the typical black that you would see on an interior. But again, everything here is power operated. Windows, mirrors, locks, all of that. There's the power extend for the tow mirrors. We also do have 3-way memory that does work for the driver's seat, and also the power adjustable pedals. So everything works in conjunction with that memory function there. We also have the Bang & Olufsen sound system, 8 speakers, phenomenal sound system there. And we do have the all-weather floor liners. And they are floor liners, so they're contoured to the floor. Again, to help protect the carpet that's underneath there. We have all of the lighting controls, as well as the power tailgate release. Now if we hop inside, take a look at the key fob. So we do have a keyless fob, and that does include the remote start system, as well as the tailgate release on there. Again, power tailgate release, and push button start. So as I briefly mentioned before, we do have the PowerBoost hybrid engine, which utilizes a 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 and a 33 kilowatt electric motor, and also a hybrid electric battery. Now this is a full hybrid system, which means it is capable of driving in full electric power alone. The combination of both gas and electric results in 430 horsepower and a whopping 570 foot-pounds of torque. Monstrously powerful engine. It's actually a very quick truck, which I guess is just a result of having so much power. But we do have the 10-speed automatic transmission, which kind of sandwiches in between that hybrid electric motor. Ford engineered the engine and the transmission to combine the electric motor in there. But we'll start here on this nice leather wrapped steering wheel, where we do have the cruise control with lane keeping system buttons right there, and also the volume. And then we also have controls right here for the fully digital gauge cluster, which is standard with the Lariat model. It includes all of the trip and fuel economy information, truck info, towing status, navigation, phone, audio, all the various settings in there. It's a very, very configurable gauge cluster. And below those buttons, we do have the hands-free phone, as well as the track buttons. And right here in the middle, we do have the Sync 4 12-inch display. This is also standard with the Lariat model. Now we're currently in the audio, which does include Sirius XM, as well as Bluetooth. We also have all the phone settings down here, and we do have the 3-year navigation as well. And in the apps, we do have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So it is used wirelessly, which is a little bit more convenient. You don't have to worry about fumbling around with a cable or anything like that. We also have all the various phone settings in here. And in the features section, we do have the Pro Power Onboard. So this is where you can monitor all the Pro Power Onboard system from the screen, or you can actually use the Ford Pass app on your phone. So you have this screen on here, or you can use the phone. So say if you have this hooked up to your camper trailer, you maybe plug in your air conditioner, heater, cooking appliance, you can monitor this from your phone, which is a little bit more convenient. You don't have to hop into your truck to make sure you're not going overboard. We also have the power flow, which will kind of show you the status of the hybrid system. So right now the engine is on due to the heater setting / engine cold, which it is. The engine is a little bit cold, and we do have the heater running, but it will automatically shut the engine off when it thinks it needs to. On top of the screen, we do have the 360 camera, so we can cycle through a bunch of different views with that 360 camera system there. We also have the Pro Trailer Backup Assist and the Trailer Brake Controller. And just below that, we do have the 4-wheel drive settings. So because it's a Lariat, we do have the addition of 4A, which is 4 automatic, or sort of like an all-wheel drive. So it'll basically automatically distribute power where it thinks it needs it's the best. It'll use the ABS system, traction control, all that to determine the best power output. We also have the locking rear differential right there in the middle, and then the drive mode select. You can turn with that dial there. And the climate control is dual zone, and it does have the automatic function, so you can just set it to a temperature and it will automatically adjust on that setting there. Again, heated and cooled seats for both driver and passenger, and we do have some wired USB connections, which is hidden under a little storage cubby here. Now we do have the interior work surface, which basically means we can actually fold the shifter down. We can push that, and we do get a nice leather wrapped console here. We actually have a handle on the end. Now we can flip this console the other way, and now you have a nice flat surface here. You can throw a lunch on here, a laptop, do some work. So it's super nice. You have a nice flat surface that you don't find on any other vehicle. And with the Pro Power Onboard system, we do have upgraded power output for the interior cabin outlets as well. So 120 volt, 20 amp, which is basically more than what you would see in your house. And then we have the 120 volt reset right above that. We also have a dual glove box. There's lots and lots of storage up front as well. And if we take a look into the rear seat of this F-150, again, with the Lariat model, we do have the leather seats back here. Gorgeous, gorgeous leather seats with that brown maroon accents, piping and stitching all throughout. We do also have a center armrest, which we can flip down to access some cup holders. And we also have even more outlets back here, of course. So we have another household style 3-prong outlet, USB, and then 12 volt right above that. So we can keep everything charged up, no problem at all. Now, these rear seats also do flip up. So we do have a nice flat surface back here, and it's a completely flat floor. So you could easily load tools, pets, that kind of thing. No problem here in the back. We also have some divided storage back here with the box link cleat system, which does provide additional tie-down points for the bed. And also being a Super Crew model, we do have an enormous amount of space back here. So if you're interested in this particular F-150 Lariat, it is for sale here at MacPhee Ford. So feel free to give us a call, or you can visit us at MacPheeFord.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.